to administer the 2 oaths to the appointed ministers. Thank you, Mr. President. I will now administer the oath Repeat after me. I Ruben Arap Pilim Tolo,
Shoshika Sanda,
Kipoka Mlenga, Makozo Kipote, Asli Kapela Mbangweta, Sirundika Deri, Leonard Bao, Peter Simon Kiri,
having been appointed minister, do swear that I will well and truly serve the Republic and President of Zambia, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the President and the Republic of Zambia, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Zambia as by law established, and that I will not directly or indirectly reveal or transmit any such information or matter as shall be brought under my consideration or shall be made known to me by reason of my office, except as may be required in the discharge of my duties as such or with the authority of the President. So help me God. Thank you very much. We will take the second oath, which is oath of allegiance. Again, please repeat after me. Oath of allegiance. I, Ruben Arapirim Tolo,
Shoshika Sanda,
Kipoka Mlenga, Makozo Kipote, Asli Kapela Mbangweta, Sirundika Deri, Leonard Bao, Peter Simon Kiri, Henry Sikapwe,
do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the President of the Republic of Zambia, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Zambia as by law established. So help me God. Thank you very much. I will now call upon the individual ministers to come forward to sign both oath papers and hand them over to Mr. President for his endorsement. And the order will be the same one that we used when taking the two oaths. Honorable Ruben Arapiri Mtolo, MP. Congratulations. Honorable Elvis Chishalankandu, MP. Honorable Paul Chanda Chongo Kabuswe, MP. Honorable Gary Nkombo, MP. Honorable Rodney Sikumba, MP. Honorable Chushi Kasanda, MP. Honorable Chipoka Mulenga, MP. Kote, MP. Honorable Astrid Kapelwa Mbangweta, MP. Honorable Derek Chirundika, MP. Honorable Leonard Mbao, MP. Honorable Peter S. Piri, MP. Last but not the least, Honorable Henry Sikazwe, MP. Thank you very much. It is now my honor and privilege to invite you, Mr. President, to address the newly sworn-in ministers and the nation at large. Mr. President, sir.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies, Your Honor, the Republican Vice President, Honorable Mutale Narumango, the UPND colleagues that are here, Alliance, UPND Alliance partners as well, Honorable Ministers, Secretary to the Cabinet, senior government officials, distinguished invited guests. I know members of ministers' families are here. It's good to see you here. This is your house. This is your state house. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it's my duty on behalf of many, many Zambians, millions of them, to offer our congratulations to you all and thank you for answering the call to save the people of Zambia. I need to be emphatic that we are mindful, we are conscious that for those colleagues, the ministries that have been announced, ministers that have been announced, some of them are completely new ministries. Some of them are completely new ministries, and those ministers that occupy those ministries, there will be a requirement, there is a requirement, a constitutional requirement for that matter, for Parliament to approve those ministries that are completely new, those ministries that have been adjusted in some way or another. And it's therefore important for us to express and indicate that in this regard, appointments that have been made are subject to approval of Parliament. We shall stay within the law. We committed to the people of Zambia that will run this country within the laws of our territory. And we intend not to digress from there. Therefore, the ministers that have been appointed may not execute their duties, may not perform their duties until Parliament has ratified or authorized the creation of those ministries. We believe Parliament will assist this process because that's their duty, but we leave it to them. We don't dictate to them, we leave it to them. At this stage, I guess the new ministers are clear, and Secretary to the Cabinet, and indeed, if necessary, the Leader of the House, Vice President, the Speaker, mainly the Vice President, shall guide accordingly. But this process will not take long. We believe in a couple of days, we'll be done with it. Please, you may take your seats. I know you've been here much longer. You may take your seats. Thank you. My dear colleagues, it is important that we all understand that we're here to perform a duty for the people of Zambia. We must at all times put the interests of the people ahead of our own, because we're no longer individuals. Yes, we are individuals, but we've come to serve the people of Zambia. So the people and the nation come first. We must serve diligently. We must serve with high levels of integrity. I do not wish to draw a parallel to what we have seen over years. This administration, this leadership will be nowhere near those kinds of behavior. Absolutely not. We must serve with dignity. That's what we're called to do. We must deliver on our promises to the people of Zambia. Only yesterday, I guess, I was saying, to me, those are not promises. Those are the barest minimum for the people. Water is barest minimum. Education is minimum. Food is minimum. What else would we be doing in public office? I said yesterday, I repeat, if we were not assisting people to meet their barest minimums, then we wouldn't be qualified to occupy these offices. Your appointment as individuals was based on primarily three factors. Number one factor, and I emphasize this, that you are Zambian citizens. It doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter where you live now, because that's your choice, where you live. But where you were born is not your choice, because you couldn't dictate to your parents where you would get born, because you were not conscious. It does not matter what your surname is, because over years in this country, we are watching a degrading situation where one's surname mattered more than the content of that individual. This administration does not consider your surname, who your mother is, who your father is. It simply considers that you're a citizen of Zambia. And you must be able to serve the country like anyone else. I think that's important. And we expect that this team of cabinet will treat each other that way. Because in the last parliament, I would sit listening to debates there, where some MPs will be spewing ethnic hatred to colleagues in the same house. And it became like a normal thing. Obviously, citizens were following what's going on, what was going on. We expect you to have a collegiate relationship, mutual respect. Then citizens who respect us, who respect you, us, will now see that this is truly a new dawn, that we consider and we see each other as equals. There's no ethnic group that is superior to another. There's none. In case somehow along your life someone mentioned, whispered to you in your ears that you are superior to others, those are inferior considerations. It is called in English, maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I should say it. It's called in English a complex. It means you have a complex yourself, because we are all God's creations in His image. In a Christian country, in that parliament, that should not happen. Show unity. That was the first criterion. The second one is that you're competent. Indeed, you're competent. The third one is that you'll be able, when I say competence, I mean you have the requisite qualification. Luckily or unluckily, it's a different subject for another day. There was a bare minimum qualifications you needed for you to qualify as a member of parliament, as a candidate. So it goes without saying that you have the requisite qualifications, I guess, the experience. But number three, that you'll be able to deliver to and for the people of Zambia. I guess those three will help us, will help this country as we serve the people of Zambia. Our cabinet, your cabinet, a commitment we made to the people of Zambia is that today, and probably Tuesday or thereabout, or whenever Parliament gives us their approval after due consideration of the new ministries, but they've all been announced already, they're in the public domain, we will have fulfilled one of our campaign commitments that the UPND and this alliance cabinet table, which includes you, we will have citizens of Zambia from the 10 provinces. Wonderful. Great. Walking the talk. You should be proud of this government as individuals and as a collective. And hopefully those who come after us in leading this country, we will not go back to the divisive appointments. We were restricted by the manner in which the Zambians voted. We didn't have MPs in 2 provinces, Luapula and Muchinga, but we used the legal provision. I said it yesterday. I say it again for emphasis that because of our commitment to reuniting this country, we were able to bring colleagues from those 2 provinces onto the cabinet table. So commitment is only the beginning. You will see more of that from we, your colleagues. We should see more of that from yourselves as you manage your constituencies. Please carry this mindset along. Honorable ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our administration, our government of service to people, recognize the need to realign ministries, recognize the need to create completely new ministries in order to fulfill our agenda to the people. I come from the school of thought that strategy comes first, business comes first, then the structure should support that strategy of business. So we have a manifesto. We have a vision with a manifesto, with programs. That is the business we're offering to the people of Zambia. In order to implement that strategy, that business, we've had to realign ministries. We've had to create new ministries so that we can deliver on our commitments, on our bare minimums to the people of Zambia. So I'm saying this to explain a little bit, only a little bit, why it became necessary to realign, to have new ministries. More importantly, to create jobs for our people. I said it yesterday,